If y'all have paid attention to yourselves, what you'll notice is that when you first wake up in the morning, if you play video games for 4 hours, you feel kind of tired, you feel kind of exhausted, you don't feel like doing anything. And then if you try to study, it's going to feel really, really hard. It's going to feel exhausting. And at the end of it, you sure as hell don't feel like studying again. Now flip it around. And if we study for the first 4 hours of the day, we feel pretty good about ourselves. After you study for 4 hours, you can go play video games for 4 hours and there's still plenty of fun. Now, the reason for that is because when we wake up first thing in the morning, brains are full of dopamine. We play a video game and it's like a really tight squeeze. We empty out the lemon. Now, once my lemon is completely dry, if I sit down, do something like study, there is no pleasure, there is no craving, and there is no behavioral reinforcement. I don't wake up the next day and feel like studying. If I play video games first thing when I wake up in the morning, what do I feel like doing the next day? I have a craving for video games, I have behavioral reinforcement for games, and I derive some degree of pleasure from playing when I wake up first thing in the morning. So this is a really, really important thing to understand, that when our brains are full of dopamine, any activity that we do will give us some degree of pleasure, will give us some degree of even craving, and some degree of behavioral reinforcement. So how did I overcome my video game addiction? I started focusing on doing the right thing the first thing in the morning. That's something I learned in these ashrams in India. I'd wake up at 4:30 every day, and between 4:30 and 9, I would have a really productive day. This is also how I got through medical school, studying only 2 hours a day, which I know sounds insane because everyone was studying for like 15 hours a day. And what I realized is that when my brain was fresh in the morning, instead of going to class for 6 hours and coming back and forcing myself to study, if I woke up at 4:30, did yoga for about 30 minutes, meditated for 30 minutes, and I studied between 5 and 7 a.m., and then I would go to class, I got a ton of stuff done. So the key thing to understand here is that we want to engage in healthy activities while our dopaminergic circuits are full, and the more healthy activities we engage in, the more pleasure we will experience from them.